Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for Figma Fix figure, or FigFix in short. And this is the very first one, the Shimakaze half damage version from the Kantai collection or Kankoli series. Got mine from AmiAmi, and I think this got delayed for some time. Here's the box, and it has that feel of a regular Figma box. Actually, I think it's probably about the same size. And instead of a black label underneath, actually I can't remember. Yeah, I think the recent Figma there's always a black label underneath, or the black sleeve, but it's printed on the box. So this one has the red, and I'm not sure if that's just to differentiate them. And this one, hence the name, it's a fix pose. It's actually cheaper than your regular Figma. It's about 2/3 the price. I think about 3,700 yen. Roughly about, well, with shipping and everything, probably about $35 or to $40. So just depending where you got it. Yeah, quite nice. And you got one of those rensouhouchan. They look like they're beaten up. Kind of forgot what they're called, but the turret ones. Quite interesting. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the box, and let's take a look inside. Alright, and just gonna give you an idea how it is different from the Figma version. And for the most part, although I'm gonna have, they're about the same size. Yep. Even the rensouhouchans, I think they're about the same. You just have a little bit of an angle, or more dynamic pose, I guess, with the FigFix version. And we'll go over a little bit of what articulation is left. But paint wise, just by looking at it, it's the same quality as if you were to get it a Figma version. Yep. Yeah, nothing different, and you're gonna get the same base for the FigFix. And if you're wondering, are they gonna have a different emblem on it? Nope. It's still Figma, as we see there. Yep, still Figma. And it says here 2015 Kadokawa Games, all rights reserved. Still made in China. Yep. Alright, and yeah, I just want to quickly show that, and we're gonna take a closer look at Shimakaze FigFix version. Alright, and we got them almost the same pose. Well, one of his iconic poses, which I really like. So here we go. And this one looks a lot better, obviously. And we don't see the Figma joints anymore. Yep. So let's take a closer look on this one. So first thing, start from the top. Her bunny ears here got shredded, and still that flexible material, kind of like this one here in the Figma. Then on her face, I'm just gonna zoom in here. There we go. Let's see. There we go. That's probably a good good comparison right there. So the Figma on the left, her blush is a lot more than the one on FigFix. It's a bit less. Yep. And on that note, you can actually swap them out. Well, just the face, actually. So I'm going to just take this out. In the same way here. And if you're wondering, can you swap them out? Unfortunately, you can't. The Figma one is a lot bigger peg than the... Sorry. The Figma one is a lot smaller than the FigFix. So they're not allowing you to do that. But for the face, you can do that. Yep, it's almost identical. And I think that's one of the things that they wanted to do. Yep. But I'm gonna put it back. Oh, I just noticed that her eyebrows on this one is more slanted than that one. Or is it? Nope, that's just me. They're the same. Just the blush is a little different. Alright, so putting this back on. Yep. Yeah, this angle really gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, I was hoping I can swap with the FigFix, because that one, you don't have the anchor there. And moving down, just in terms of paint app, it's identical. You get that gold on the blue color. Then you have the scarf, which is damaged there. The front section's gone. But I do realize that the buttons, again, it's a lot bigger on the FigFix. Yep. Interesting. And for the hair, you can actually swap out the head, I believe. It's on the Figma joint. That the neck right there. So you can swap it out actually. Yep. And on the kind of like the torpedo backpack, it's the same actually, with the exception of the Figma has that ports there to connect the rensouhouchans. This one does not have it. And also this one, you have a joint there, which allows you to move this. This one, it's fixed. Right there, that joint is just, yeah. But you probably don't need to move it around. And moving down, moving down, you have the skirt here, which you can either slide out, and there's actually a gimmick. Yeah, which we'll go in a bit. Then you have the stockings here. Got them, well, a little bit of ripping. Rip stockings. Show the bell damage, and towards the bottom here. Really nice. Again, it's a big difference with a Figma or a figure with the joints that you can see in a statue that doesn't have it. So it seems like the quality on this one's a lot better for the FigFix than the Figma, just because of that. But you know, there's always a trade-off having a joint. And I think that's about it. I'm not sure if I showed this, but you can move the neck here a lot better if you move this out of the way. Yep. So this just connects on the back here. Alright, so yeah, let's go with the special gimmick. So for some, you might just display like this, like me. But for other people, they want to, you know, go all out and just remove this. More bell damage. So to remove this one, the gimmick is slide this up, and you can actually remove her right thigh completely, like so. So there's a peg system, and you can just slide this out and put this back on. There we go. I kind of like how they did that. It's almost seamless. And you have a really or more lewd Shimakaze that she already is. There we go. You got that option, and that might be a good thing. But for me, I like to keep the skirt on. And just gotta make sure we put it on the right way, else it's gonna be upside down. Alright, there we go. Actually kind of makes you wonder if you can put this here. I think this one you can't, because it's fused on her. Yeah, I think it's, I can't remember if you can actually remove this part here. It might have been fused to her waist. Yep. Anyways, that's about it for the figure, and let's look at the rensouhouchans. So let's first start with the little guy. So for comparison, we have the Figma here, and we get the FigFix, and you get that angled body. I tried swapping out the, actually, well, not this one, I tried with the other ones, and I don't think you can, but yeah, it's too loose. So this one is a circular peg, which is great for just a stand, and I think these guys have the more, has the hexagon, which gives you a little bit more grip. Yep. This one has a C-clip underneath, and this one just mounts here. And actually, you want to mount it on the lower part. And there we go. And you're able to move this around. There's a swivel there. So you can just have him on the back there, kind of just trying to protect her or getting blown. And likewise, this one has a movable neck, kind of like the Figma version, I believe. Yep, you can move the neck a little bit. Otherwise, that's it. Just you can move the neck. And I think for the most part, all the rensouhouchans on the damaged version has only the neck articulation. Yep. And at first, I was trying to fiddle with this. I actually have it here, and I didn't realize you can actually move this. So I had this pose, which is kind of funny. Let me see if I can reenact it. So I have, I'm not sure if there's a gender, gender for this little guys, but I have it. I'm just gonna call it for now. I have it like in front of her. Now she looks surprised. I think that's kind of funny pose, or it's trying to save her from getting hit some more. So yeah, definitely you can do quite a bit of different poses with this, just depending on where you put it. So that's actually quite nice. Give that option. So we'll just put her there. And moving on, the next medium size one. Here we go. So this one, it looks like he's more happy, or it got shot in the on a sweet spot or something. Yeah. So likewise, this one you can move the neck, and that's about it. It seems like you can move this one, but you cannot. Oh, this one doesn't allow you to do that either. So yeah. And I also tried. Again, you get the octagon connect, or not octagon, the hexagon connection there, which gives you more grip. So you cannot swap the bases at all. Yeah. And I believe on, I think she's here. It's on this side. Moving on, we got the big ones. So this one is actually really cool. It has bandages or patches here and here. You got that amazing facial expression. And unfortunately, on the Figma, you can move this turrets here, or each of the barrels. This one you cannot. It's really fixed. But you can move the neck. Yep. Yeah, quite nice. And I think on the box art on the back, you have in this pose here. And I think that's about it in terms of the review. And I think that's about it. And I really like this FigFix line. I think this is a great way to introduce Figma collectors to the Max Factory ones where they're all like fixed. Or kind of like those Kotobukiya Bisojo. Even though they're fixed pose, they're nicely detailed, or has a lot more details, and just a lot nicer. Yep. Because for the most part, as a collector, you're gonna pose your figure in a certain way, and you're just gonna leave it like that. Then you move on to the next one. So after a while, you just realize I should have just gone with a statue, which has a lot more details. And slowly you get to that part, but this one kind of gives you in between, and yeah, it's nice. And even though you already have the regular Figma, I mean, you can have the Figma on a different pose and a little different from the FigFix. But yeah, it's a nice supplement. And I'm really happy for them making this a line. Again, it's 2/3 the price. You can even say you can create your own Figma collection now with just FigFix. It makes you wonder if they're gonna make the other ones. Like probably down the road we'll see some form of Miku, maybe Saber, and maybe some of our Figma favorites. That would be cool to see FigFix of them, and especially on their iconic and popular poses. Yep, really nice. All right, that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, that's about it. I'm be putting my rating again on the description. Well, this one definitely is not gonna have articulation just because of what the line is about. All right, that's about it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.